Hey everyone, Fog here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to play, review, and rank every Team Fortress 2 summer map released from 2023 to 2025. I'll share my personal experiences on each map, talk about which classes work best, and give my personal ranking. By the end, you'll know which maps are must queue and which ones are just fun to mix in. Let's jump straight into it. Cashworks is a payload map set in a mining facility with a giant vault at the last point. The final explosion of the vault is a visually satisfying payoff for the map. Snipers have good sightlines from multiple elevated positions, while scouts and spies can take advantage of side paths for flanking. The second point's downhill section is tricky, but flanking there can be rewarding. Overall, Cashworks is a fun and well-designed map that encourages diverse strategies. S tier. Phoenix is a desert-themed payload map with an RV at the first point and multiple routes for attacking and defending. Snipers have several long sight lines, making it a good map for ranged classes. Engineers have plenty of room to set up sentries, and scouts can use flanking routes effectively. The map's open sections balanced with narrow corridors, creating dynamic gameplay. Phoenix is a standout from 2023 for both its visuals and mechanics. Venus is a payload map set in an iconic Italy city, featuring canals, narrow streets, and a grand palace at the end. The map offers numerous flanking paths for scouts and spies, while giving snipers plenty of angles to control the battlefield. The scenery is beautiful and immersive, with bridges and waterways adding verticality. Both offense and defense have balance options for control points. Venus is widely regarded as one of the best maps of 2023. S tier. Sulfur is an attack and defend map with multiple routes to each point and vertical gameplay opportunities. Snipers can hold specific pixel peaks, while scouts and soldiers can use alternative routes to flank. The map's timer and multiple control points make it strategically for both teams. The environment features industrial and natural areas for variety combat scenarios. Sulfur is solid for players who enjoy coordination and map control. A tier. Selbian is a player destruction map where teams deliver fish to a seal at the water's edge. The village layout offers a mix of tight spaces and open courtyards, encouraging creative movement. Soldiers and scouts thrive here due to the verticality and mobility of the map. Snipers are less effective but can find some good sightlines. Selbian's unique theme and playful setting make it a fan favorite. S tier. Rotunda is a King of the Hill map set in a railway roundhouse, where teams fight over a central reactor. The rotating platform adds an unusual twist to the King of the Hill formula. Directed soldiers and demo knights can shine in its vertical areas, while snipers have limited but usable sightlines. The map balances close quarters combat with medium range engagements. Rotunda is a solid but not essential in the rotation. B tier. Shark Bay is a King of the Hill map set on a dock surrounded by water and sharks. The central point is small and open, making positioning critical. Snipers can dominate from side railings, while scouts and spies have multiple entry points to flank. The water hazards add tension and force careful movement. Shark Bay is a fun and dynamic map that remains popular. A tier. Pelican Peak is a capture the flag map set in a mountainous forest with a train bridge intersecting the bases. Flanking paths and vertical elements make it good for scouts and spies. Snipers have some sightlines, but the map favors mobility classes. The natural setting and snowy atmosphere add charm. It's a solid CTF map for variety, though not a queue-worthy map. B tier. Hardwood is a attack and defend map set in a redwood grove with an industrial base. Tight corridors and vertical platforms make for strategy attacks and defenses. Snipers can find some sightlines, but mobility-focused classes dominate. The map encourages teamwork and tactical planning. Hardwood is enjoyable but not a standout. B tier. Tiny Rock is a small versus Saxon Hail map with high mobility routes and vertical elements. Demo Knights and Soldier, while rocket jumping can shine, while health packs are accessible for aggressive play. The map encourages fast, chaotic rounds. Saxon Hail has room to maneuver, but engineers can hold certain positions. Tiny Rock is fun, but best suited for versus Saxon Hail essentials. B tier. Nucleus is a versus Saxon Hail map based off the original King of the Hill map, now with toxic floors instead of a central point. Saxon Hail's movement can feel awkward and rounds may end prematurely. The lack of objectives make matches less dynamic. Engineers and mercs have limited strategy options. Nucleus is mainly for novelty rather than regular play. C tier. Distillery is a large open versus Saxon Hail map with many vertical and trimping opportunities. Saxon Hail spawns in the office and can pressure players quickly. Health packs and open spaces encourage mobility-focused gameplay. It's fast-paced with rounds that are thrilling and dynamic. Distillery is a favorite among versus Saxon Hail players. A tier. Odyssey is a payload map set in a hillside construction site. The saw blade at the last point adds an exciting environmental hazard. Multiple sniper sightlines and engineered nest positions make the map very easy to play on. Scouts and soldiers have multiple routes to flank. Odyssey is highly replayable with visually impressive visuals. S tier. Megaton is a tropical bomb testing King of the Hill map. Rooftops offer sniper sightlines while sewer and water paths favor flanking classes. The nuke finale is dramatic and fast-paced, balanced, and visually appealing. Megaton is excellent for all classes. This map remains a favorite in rotations. S tier. Embargo is a payload map set in a Cuban casino with paint-filled carts, lava walls, and robots create hazards while providing strategical depth. Multiple parts allow scouts and spies to flank efficiently. Snipers can hold several angles inside the casino. Embargo is a unique, fun, and engaging for payload matches. A tier. Overgrown is a tropical villa attack and defend map. Long sightlines favor snipers while multiple routes benefit soldiers and scouts. The environment is immersive and thematic. Map design encourages strategical team coordination. Overgrown is enjoyable for both casual and competitive players. A tier. Coachella, I don't even know how the hell to say this map's name. Anyways, is a beach King of the Hill map with walled midpoints. Snipers need to use angles creatively, and flanking paths are available. Verticality allows for mobility-based strategies. The setting is visually distinct from other maps. This map, yeah, is solid but not top tier. B tier. Navarro is a 5-point control map on a coastal launch site. Vertical elements allow soldiers to shine, while snipers can contest midpoints. The map ends dramatically with a rocket launch. Strategical coordination is required to succeed. Navarro is a balanced and competitive map. A tier. Reckoner is a hydroponics-themed 5CP map. Symmetrical design ensures fair mid-fights and flanking options. Snipers and soldiers can dominate sightlines. Multiple paths encourage strategical team play. Reckoner is fun and competitive for 5CP matches. A tier. Applejack is a orchard-themed capture the flag map. Sewer flanks make it great for scouts. Snipers have limited options favoring mobility classes. The map's design and animal interactions add charm, with chickens near spawn. Applejack is enjoyable for casual capture the flag play. B tier. Atom Smash is a player destruction map in an underground lab. Shield cycles add complexity, creating a tactical layer. The circular map layout allows flanking and diverse strategies. The mode may not appeal to everyone, but the map design is solid. Atom Smash is interesting for novelty gameplay. C tier. Haddle is a underwater attack and defend map set in a submarine. Snipers struggle with sightlines while soldiers and scouts are effective. Vertical platforms and water hazards create challenges. The aesthetic is very intriguing, but gameplay is limited. Haddle is fun once, but not essential. D tier. Burghausen is a medieval free stage map with small control points. Huntsman snipers and demo knights thrive in melee combat. Huntsman snipers can use fires for arrow shots. Each stage is compact, encouraging strategical plays. Burghausen is unique and engaging for melee-focused matches. A tier. Demolition is a small King of the Hill map that is tricky to play as sniper due to limited angles. Flanking via the side room as scout can be effective, or as spy. The central point is exposed, making it easy to die while holding it. There's a deadly deer under the map on a boat as a fun hazard. I don't even know what that is, and I don't even want to find out. Overall, the map plays best with mobility-focused classes. B tier. Aquarius is a water-heavy payload map with underwater hazards and sea creatures. Scouts excel due to mobility, while snipers are less effective. Players could fall into the water and be eaten by sharks near the last point. The aesthetic is visually stunning with piers and aquatic life. Aquarius is one of the more memorable maps of 2025. A tier. Vulgar is a bland attack and defend map with basic visuals. It plays mechanically fine but lacks excitement. Limited interest in features or verticality make it less engaging. The map likely won't enter regular queues. It's a one-off experience at best. D tier. Boardwalk is the summer reskin of the Halloween map Laughter. Capture time is 4 minutes and there's a shooting game in spawn, just like Laughter. It's pretty fun, but gets boring after a while. The design is straightforward and unremarkable. The map is playable but not highly engaging. Boardwalk is more of a filler map in rotations. C tier. Citadel is a medieval payload map with night-themed aesthetics. Players can build sentries on the cart, a feature highlighted in the spawn chalkboard. Bells can be rung for fun, and the map supports all classes. It plays well and is visually appealing. Citadel offers a unique twist on traditional payload gameplay. A tier. ACER is a underwater capture the flag map with dolphins, sharks, and submerged intel routes. Scouts excel with mobility, snipers way less though. A central water hole contains a large health pack. A current bug shows missing textures underwater. The map is fun and visually interesting. B tier. Cargo is a attack and defend map on a ship with multiple doors and flanking options. Demoman can control entrances effectively, while soldiers and scouts navigate vertical paths. The map has a tight layout that encourages teamwork. Cargo plays well for all classes. It's engaging and tactical. A tier. Blowout is a King of the Hill map set in an oil rig in the ocean. The point is under the rig with oil hazards. Snipers can shoot over side railings effectively. Multiple flanking routes exist for scouts and spies. Blowout is very balanced and visually interesting. B tier. Conifer is a small attack and defend map. Soldiers and scouts are strong, but snipers struggle. Vertical slides can be deadly. The map is compact but plays very well. Conifer is solid for occasional play. B tier. Manhole is a King of the Hill map with underground tunnels and construction site elements. Rats roam the map for added fun. Man, how many animals do we have in this game? Soldiers and mobility classes excel, while snipers are less effective. The map is small, but very intense. Manhole is very good for variation. B tier. Cargo, Blowout, Demolition, Aquarius, Conifer, Manhole, Pressure are all fresh, fun, and add variety to the 2025 summer map pool. Hey guys, Editor Fog here. I completely skipped over Skirmish. Yes, I did play it, but while reading my script, I completely skipped through it, so that's why it's here at the very end of the video. So this is what I have written down. Skirmish is a versus Saxon Hail map with a central cage for Saxon Hail and multiple approaches for the mercs. Engineers can slow rounds, add in strategy, though it can be frustrating at times. The layout mixes open areas with corridors, creating dynamic fights. Saxon Hail has plenty of room to challenge the mercs. Skirmish is well designed for an entertaining versus Saxon Hail gameplay. A tier. That's it! Those are all the Team Fortress 2 summer maps from 2023 to 2025 ranked and review. Personally, my favorite maps across all years are Cashworks, Venus, Phoenix, Megaton, and Aquarius. I'd love to hear which maps you enjoy the most, and if your ranking matches mine, drop a comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more TF2 content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.